Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. More about Masa on socks, page number 132. Right. Okay, we have discussed a little about Masa wiping on socks in the previous classes. Now there are some things in detail, right? So the first question is, when should we start recurring the stipulated permissible duration for wiping the socks? The answer is the permissible duration for the purpose should be calculated from the moment the ablution gets nullified. From that time onward, masa is allowed on socks for a day and night, and for 3 days and 3 nights as the case may be. Well, from which time we will calculate the time of wiping socks. This is a bit difficult to question, the difficult thing, difficult situation. Should understand it because you are living in a region where winter is very you can say it is uh, strong, right? So the socks, wiping on socks, we should understand that condition is that we have done our ablution, we have washed our feet, and now when we have washed our feet, we are in condition of our ablution. It is not invalidated, and we have worn our socks. Right? We have put on our socks. Right now, when the ablution is invalidated, from that time we will count our timing of socks, of wiping on socks. We have discussed the time of wiping in the previous classes that that a person who is living in his own city can wipe on his socks till 1 day and 1 night. Remember this or
Yeah,
not? So a person who is living is in his own city he is not in a journey. He can wipe on his socks till 1 day and 1 night. And a person who is in a journey is not in his city and is out for is in journey. He can wipe on his socks for 3 days and 3 nights. Now we will have an example now. For example, you got up for the salat of Fajr, right? And your Fajr is at 6 a.m. It is an example. Your Fajr is at 6 a.m. You've done your ablution, you have washed your feet, and after washing your feet in ablution, completed ablution, you put on your socks. Understand?
yeah,
Now you perform your Salah Fajr, and after 6 o'clock your ablution invalidated at 8 o'clock. Now from this time, from 8 o'clock, you will calculate your 1 day and 1 night for wiping. Now during this day, this 8 a.m. till next 8 a.m., if your ablution is invalidated, you will do your ablution till masa on your head, and after that you will not wash your feet, but just you will do wiping on your socks. Understand? And the timing will start from the time your ablution was invalidated. That's 8 a.m. Now from 8 a.m. to the next 8 a.m. you can do wiping on your socks. Understand?
Yeah.
So the conclusion is that the timing of masa, the calculation of masa will start from the time when the ablution is invalidated, not the time from which you have started your done your ablution. I say again, ablution was started at 6 a.m. You have done your complete ablution, washed your feet, and then put on your socks and perform your salah, your fajr, and then after that time, 6 a.m. at 8 a.m. your ablution invalidated, then you will start the calculation from this time, the time of invalidation, 8 a.m. till the next 8 a.m. One day and one night. Understand?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, you can see here the writer is also having an example. Well, we should start the answer again. The permissible duration for the purpose. Just a minute. Hmm. The permissible duration for the purpose should be calculated from the moment the ablution gets nullified, not the ablution is started. The calculation will be started from the time from on which ablution is nullified. From the time onwards, masa is allowed on socks for a day and night or for 3 days and 3 nights, as the case may be. If the person is in his own country, then one day and one night, and if it's he is in a journey, then 3 days and 3 nights. For example, if one puts on the socks in the morning of Friday and breaks his ablution after the time for Gohar prayer is over, if he is a muqim on station, he is allowed to continue to wipe his socks until Zohar prayer on Saturday. Understand?
Yeah.
Because his ablution was nullified, was invalidated on Zohar. And the next thing, Musafir. Musafir, or a person in journey, on the other hand, can continue to wipe the socks until Zohar on Monday. Right? 3 days and 3 nights. Understand?
Yeah.
The next question. What are the things that invalidate Masa? Answer X. That nullify the ablution also break the Masa. Apart from that, the Masa gets broken as soon as the stipulated permissible period for Masa is over. It also breaks if the socks are taken off or the socks get torn, making a hole as big as the width of 3 toes. Understand?
Yeah.
So the writer says that all the things that nullify the ablution also nullify the masa, the wiping on socks. Apart them, some more things which invalidate the masa, that if the time is over, one. Second thing, if the socks are taken off. The third thing, if the socks, if any one of socks has a hole as big as the width of 3 toes. Understand?
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, what will one do if the time is over? Suppose, as according to our example, we have done our ablution at 6 o'clock to 6 a.m. on Monday, and then after that invalidated at 8 a.m. and then now one day and one night has gone, and now this is the time 8 a.m. Tuesday. Now the time for wiping is over. What will we do now? So if we are having our evolution, we will just put off our socks, wash our feet, and put them again. Understand?
yeah,
And if we have invalidated our ablution, then we will put off the socks, do our ablution, full ablution again, wash our feet, and then we will put on the socks again. And then we will calculate the time when the ablution gets invalidated. Right? Right?
yeah.
So these are the some questions, some conditions which are critical conditions and must be understand for the areas having winter. And okay, next question on page number 133. What will be the position if the socks are taken off while the ablution is still intact? A duration for the validity of masa is over. Under both these situations, it is enough to wash the feet. That's what I have said right now. Under both these situations, it is enough to wash the feet and put on the socks. It is, however, desirable to do the ablution afresh. Understand?
Yeah.
You can just wash your feet and put on again your socks under these two conditions, but this is desirable, this is better that you do your ablution, full ablution again, right?
Mhm.
The next question, what should a person on journey do if he returns home only one day and one night after he undertook the masa on socks? So the answer is he should take off the socks and start with a new ablution and a fresh masa. Because the time for a person who is in station in his station or his country in his home is one day and one night, and because he was in journey, one day and one night has gone, but he was in the state of muscle and socks because in journey he can do it, he can have in this situation of muscle and socks till one day and one night, but as soon as he got his station now, because one day and one night is gone, so he will take off the socks and start with a new ablution and fresh masa. The next question is, what should a person on his station do if he starts on journey after he undertook his masa at home? If he starts on journey before a day and night, it is because before a day and night is over, he may keep the socks on and continue doing the masa for 3 days and 3 nights. Because he was in the state of masa on socks, he has not completed his one day and one night when he was in the station. Now he has started his journey, so he can continue his masa, his wiping till 3 days and 3 nights. However, if he starts on his journey after the completion of one day and one night, he must put off the socks and begin with a fresh masa because his timing for masa has gone during his station. So he will put off the socks again and he will do a fresh wiping on his socks. The next question is, what will be the position if the socks are torn a little at several places? Well, we have listened, we have learned that if the socks, any of one socks is torn and the amount is where the socks are torn, the amount is equal to the amount of three toes, then we can't do ablution on that socks. Now, the writer asks a question that what will be the position of socks if the socks are torn a little at several places. One sock, a piece of socks is torn, but it is not torn within one place. It is torn in several places. So the answer is we must see whether the combined circumference of the tear is equal to 3 toes in width. We will calculate the combined circumference, the combined condition of the tear. If it is equal to 3 toes, then massa is not allowed to be made. And if it is less, massa is allowed. Second condition, if however only the combined tear of the two socks is equal to the width of 3 toes, while the tear of each individual sock is less than that, the massa is allowed to be done. So the conclusion is that we will combine the tear position of only one sock to see whether the calculation is equal to the tier of 3 toes. Understand?
Yeah.
If the calculation, the combined circumference of both socks is equal to the tier of 3 toes, we will not calculate it as one. Understand?
Yeah.
Okay. I think we should stop it here. Next thing is more about visible uncleanness and how to cleanse them. Understand how to cleanse it. We will start inshallah in the next class. Till then, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Call us.